Well, the wait is over and it's about time.
We made it!
Pulsecon 2021 is finally here!
Yes!
We got reveals, exclusives, and much, much more.
This is the best night of my life.
Who else is super excited?
Guilty.
Yeah.
Then let's go check it out. Welcome to CKC, I'm Matt, and if you like Star Wars and Star Wars collecting, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, like this video, and
Hold on to your butts.
so this is it. It's finally here, after teasing us for months about its unrivaled greatness, with endless pictures of exclusives, some of which have already hit shelves in Canada, yes, on physical shelves, in actual brick-and-mortar stores, which, according to some people, are fake pictures. It's finally here! I can't even tell you how many times I've been asked when Pulsecon actually is, or when the exclusives will be available over the last few months, and every time I've answered the same exact way, I don't friggin' know, because what better way to ensure most people participate in your huge event that's online than to advertise it for months on end, but then only disclose the actual dates of the event, one of which is a business day, which also happens to be the Star Wars Day, only 3 weeks before. Apparently Hasbro is still clueless to the fact that generally, most human beings seek employment in order to obtain income, which in turn enables them to continue on living through the purchase of goods and services. And this employment generally takes place during something called a business day or weekday. Now, if you have a 2-day event, especially a virtual one, which isn't restricted by the availability of a physical venue, you would think that it would most likely occur on a weekend instead of a weekday, as to not interfere with any interested human being's employment. But here we are. It's almost as bad as Hasbro assuming that the US, the UK, and Canada, other than Quebec apparently, encompasses the entire world. International collectors, I feel for you. Anyway, let's see what Hasbro has in store for us. I'm only going to be covering Star Wars here, but I will be covering everything at my Instagram page at Toy Collector Star Wars, which is linked in the description of this video in case you want to go check it out. There were so many reveals, but they started off by talking about the 3 PulseCon exclusives, the Black Series Cantina set, the Black Series Trapper Wall figure, and the TVC Emperor with Throne set. And if you watch the videos for this channel, you know what I'm going to do right now. Let's talk about the pre-orders for a second. Before Pulsecon, some of the exclusives started showing up at EB Games in Canada, which has been called fake by some people, but I said right then, when I saw those pictures, there better be a crap ton of exclusives to pre-order during Pulsecon. There friggin' better be. If they're showing up in brick and mortar already, there better be a plethora of available pre-orders. All of the Star Wars exclusives pre-orders opened at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and guess what happened just minutes after the pre-orders opened? This screen would pop up when you clicked on the Trapper Wolf or the Cantina set. You have to be kidding me, Hasbro. Did this mean that it was sold out? Is it a technical problem? Did the pages crash because of too much traffic? I don't know. But what I do know is this. That is some serious BS, Hasbro. Completely unacceptable. And both Trapper Wolf and the Cantina set stayed like that for like 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, just long enough for people who are continuously pressing refresh to lose all hope and give up and start cursing your name until miraculously they start working again for about 15 minutes and then the Cantina set sold out. Not to mention the other people who sat in line trying to check out for 45 minutes trying to pay on your site. So yes, I can guarantee that there are plenty of angry collectors right now that are a tad bit displeased with Hasbro right now. And you better believe that if I didn't get the exclusives in the first couple minutes that they were available, this would be a much angrier video. But while they were talking about the PulseCon exclusives, and this is by far my favorite part, they're going on and on about the Cantina set and how you can build out the whole bar. If you buy 2, you can put them together and make the full bar, you know, because Hasbro's selling us another half of a toy. And there's even pictures under the listing at Hasbro Pulse showing the multiple ways you can put the bar together if you have 2. But of course, when you go to buy it, it's 1 per customer. It's 1 per customer. How the hell can I build the whole bar that requires 2 pieces if it's 1 per customer? How, Hasbro? How? So not only are you selling us half a toy again, you tease us with this great feature which allows you to put 2 bars together in multiple ways, and then you don't allow us to do it. So you want me to open a second Hasbro account, use a second IP address, and go around your bot prevention? Is that what you want me to do? Oh wait, you want me to go on eBay and pay double or triple for a second one, as if a $1.05 isn't enough of an overpay already. Are you trying to make me flip this table right now? Anyway, they had a lot of reveals. So let's take a look. First, they showed us some TVC repacks, and they didn't say they're from the 50th anniversary line, so it's just a repack wave, which also means that they're not Walmart exclusives, so thank your Star Wars god now. I think I got enough busted TVC figures in padded mailers from Walmart than I could ever want in the last couple weeks. That's another thing. This continues to be a problem, the padded mailer TVC thing. From multiple retailers, Hasbro always says they're aware of the problem, but yet nothing changes. It's one thing to be aware of the problem, it's totally merely another thing to take action and correct that problem. But anyway, they also made the point to say that this repack wave has a separate SKU from the mainline as to not clog the pegs for the mainline waves. And I have to say, I'm kind of speechless about that. They heard about a problem and then they corrected it. I can't believe it. Now, if we could only apply that to the padded mailers from multiple retailers, then we'd really be in business, wouldn't we? But the corrected SKU thing, because of most of the stores that I shop at almost never have any TVC, this new thing with the SKU doesn't really apply to me, but I assume that some collectors actually complained about it and Hasbro changed the SKU. So Hasbro, I commend you for that. Good work out there. But in the wave, in the first figure, and you knew eventually it would be coming, I just didn't think so soon, it's the Phantom Menace Anakin, VC80. That's right, it's little Annie. He gets the photoreal tech treatment and comes with some accessories, so yeah, he's back. Then there's two Jedi. We get Mace Windu, VC35, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, VC31, both with photoreal tech, obviously, but more importantly, they have improved the soft good robes. If you remember, in the original run of the TVC, the robes were massive. They didn't fit, and they just looked like a piece of cloth wrapped around the figure. So they are redoing the robes, so they actually fit, and the figures look so much better because of that. But on another point, holy Christ, no pun intended, Obi-Wan really looks like Jesus now. Like, look at that. Like, is Hasbro messing with us? I'm seriously gonna buy one and then go give it to my grandma and say it's a Jesus action figure. And lastly, in the repack wave, and I can't believe it, they're actually repacking one of the TVC figures that will run you buku money right now, and that's the Clone Wars Ahsoka. The figure needed a repack badly, so badly, that it should have been one of the first repacks ever. I don't know if you've checked recently, but this figure will run you about $700 right now. The original one. I'm not kidding. Yes, it's insane. So yes, a repack was badly needed for this one. All of them are available right now for pre-order. They are not exclusives, and they should hit shelves in the summer of 2022. Next, they had a bunch of Mandalorian Black Series reveals. The first of which, it's something they never do in the Black Series. It's another repaint. That's right. You know the Target exclusive Mando and Baby Yoda build-up pack that was then repacked as the Target exclusive Muddy Mando and Baby Yoda build-up pack, which hasn't even been up for pre-order yet? Well, they found another way to sell it to you. This time it's the Snowy Mando and Baby Yoda build-up pack. It's the Maldo Kreese version, and it's also a Target exclusive. But wait, it's not completely the same. The Mando figure has a new thigh. Wait, what? A new thigh? They sculpted a new thigh. Holy Christmas. Hold on. Wait, 1 second. Hey, baby. Baby. The Mando figure has a new thigh. Yeah, I know. Wow. A new thigh. You have outdid yourself, Hasbro. Take a bow. Wow. Other than this amazing new thigh, it also comes with an articulated spider. It's a Target exclusive in the US, Toys R Us exclusive in Canada, and available at Hasbro Pulse in the UK, and should be on shelves in early 2022. Pre-orders are open now. And, just like the original Mando and Baby Yoda build-up pack, there's also a TVC version of this, which, just like the original, is also a Walmart exclusive. But unlike the previous TVC Mandos, Hasbro finally decided to give this one rocker ankles. The fact that the previous versions of this Mando TVC figure didn't have rocker ankles is a crime against humanity. How can a brand new figure in sculpt in 2020 not have a feature that the figures from the same line had 8 years earlier? What the hell are we doing here, Hasbro? But they fixed it, finally. It only took, what, 4 tries? Anyway, this one isn't available for pre-order yet, but it's a Walmart exclusive, and it should be out in 2022. Also from The Mandalorian, they revealed the Black Series Migs Mayfeld in Trooper disguise, which I think they said uses the tank driver sculpt, but I think I can speak for everyone my age when I say I can't wait to get a Bill Burr figure. I've seen him live, his stand-up is absolutely hilarious, and if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out, like right now. But after that, Hasbro has finally given us what we've been waiting for, and asking for. Why this wasn't ready to go months ago to coincide with his appearance in The Mandalorian, I have no idea, but he's finally here. And it's the Mandalorian Boba Fett figure with a soft goods robe, and he comes with a few accessories. They also made sure that his skin tone will match the Black Series Troopers, which is a nice touch. And no, thank you Star Wars God, this is not an exclusive. But this figure and the Mayfeld aren't available until summer of 2022. The second season of The Mandalorian ended last December. It's 10 months later, and the Boba Fett figure still isn't ready to go. They could have at least had him ready to go for the start of the Book of Boba Fett. So we have to wait a year and a half after the end of the Mando Season 2 and 6 months after the start of the Book of Boba Fett for this figure? So maybe, just maybe, and I'm just spitballing here, talking off the top of my head, maybe you guys should spend a little less time serving us up repack after repack and repaint after repaint, and spend a little more time on figures that absolutely need to be released. Just a thought. I don't know. I mean, what the hell do I know? I only buy every figure you release. So anyway, no pre-orders for Boba or Mayfeld yet, but like I said, they should be available in the summer of 2022, and neither are exclusives. And the rumors were true. We are getting a Cobb Vanth Black Series figure, and he really looks great. The head sculpt looks awesome, and he has a removable helmet with some awesome weathering on the armor. But why the hell is this a deluxe figure? He's not an oversized figure. It's not like he's packed with accessories. He has a blaster, a rifle, and a rocket pack. What the hell is deluxe about this? That's basically the same stuff that comes with the regular Boba Fett figure. At least the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, which isn't a deluxe figure in my opinion either, came with some extra accessories, the fire effect and the grappling hook. This one is just a regular figure. He's not an all brand new sculpt either. Some of his parts are recycled. I mean, he is wearing Boba Fett's armor. And the price of figures just went up too. They went up to $23 a pop, and the deluxe figures are like $32 now. So you want me to drop all this extra money for basically no apparent reason whatsoever? Awesome. Anyway, he's available for pre-order now, and he's not an exclusive, and he should be available in the summer of 2022. Next, and I'm really excited for this, because I really love to drop $50 as a Star Wars collector on half of a toy. And it's the TVC Mandalorian Navarro Cantina playset, and just like the TVC Carbon Freezing Chamber, the TVC Tantive 4 Hallway, and the Black Series Mos Eisley Cantina set, you need to buy two to create the full effect. What it does do is switches from a pristine bar to a battle-damaged bar, especially the back window, which is a pretty cool touch. Plus, it comes with a TVC Death Trooper on a Mandalorian card, which it hasn't been offered on before. Pre-orders are open right now for this half a playset, and it should be available in the spring of 2022. It is not an exclusive. Next, and following the awesome TVC Stormtrooper 4-pack, Hasbro has announced the TVC Rebel Trooper 4-pack, which includes Vader's first choking victim, Captain Antilles, the Why Is This Guy So Old Lieutenant Scrambus, and 2 other Rebel Troopers, along with their usual blasters, and includes 2 RC-280 rifles. Just like the Stormtrooper 4-pack, this is a Hasbro Pulse and Shop Disney exclusive, and is currently available for pre-order at Hasbro Pulse, and will be available in the spring of 2022. Next, they revealed 3 Galaxy's Edge Black Series multi-packs. The previous 3 didn't do too much for me personally, but I think these 3, or at least 2 of them, are much more appealing. The first is the First Order multi-pack, which includes a First Order AT-AT driver, General Hux with photoreal tech, and a new head sculpt, an R5 unit, and a mouse droid. I like the look of the First Order AT-AT driver, and I love that Hux got a redo, but I wish I didn't have to buy this whole pack just to get those 2 figures. They really should get individual releases, so hopefully they do, just like Hondo did, who was part of the first set of Galaxy's Edge multi-packs. The second is the Droid Depot one, which doesn't do much for me personally, but it does include a pit droid, a KX droid, a battle droid, a BB unit, which is actually CB-23, and Babu Frick. And the third is a creature pack, which will be a little bit cheaper than the other 2, and it includes a Mynock, Porgs, a Bogling, and 2 Kowakian monkey lizards, one of which looks pretty similar to Salacious Crumb. So they finally decided to use that Salacious Crumb mold, and it only took them, 7 years? He still needs another release. Hopefully he comes with the Bib Fortuna release, but for now, these will do, for sure. All of these are exclusive to Disney Parks, Galaxy's Edge, and Shop Disney, but there are no pre-orders, so look for them very soon. And then the FX Elite reveal of the day. This was a pipeline reveal not too long ago. It's Leia Organa's lightsaber from Rise of Skywalker, which has the Mother of Pearl coloring and the copper coloring on it. They also said that they thought this was the first time that Leia Organa was on packaging, which is completely false, but whatever. This is available for pre-order now. It's not an exclusive, and it will be available in the summer of 2022. Next came the pipeline reveals, which are always interesting, so let's see what's coming. First with the Black Series, and we have the Figure and Dan, which was a TVC pipeline reveal in the last live stream. We have Ewok Village Leia, which is a pretty good idea, and the Mandalorian Republic Security Droid, which I could really take or leave. I feel there's some other figures that might be more pressing, but this is not a bad list. It's not a really good list either, but it's not a bad list. Next, they did the TVC. We have the individual release of ARC Trooper Jesse from the exclusive ARC Trooper 3-pack, the last of the 3 to get released individually. 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper, which is way overdue. The Mandalorian Super Commando Captain, which should be awesome. And our good old buddy Din Djarin in Trooper disguise. So that's a pretty good list as well. Still no Bad Batch, but maybe we'll get some by 2030. And finally, we got some digital rendering of the Black Series Haslab Rancor, which is going to be massive. It has a wingspan of 42 inches. That's 3.5 feet. It's 17.5 inches tall, but if you raise its arms up, it's 27 inches tall. So this thing's going to be huge. They pictured it next to the sail barge and the Razor Crest, so you can see how big it is compared to them, and it's going to have 44 points of articulation. The backing is open now, and it's open until December 6th. It's a $350, and it needs 9,000 backers to get made, and the last time I checked, it was already at 3,000, so this bad boy is definitely coming. But I just wanted to make a quick point. So I saw that there's a Ghostbusters Haslab coming, which seems to be a proton pack, which is going to be revealed on 10/27, and G.I. Joe has one that was just revealed that needs to be backed by December 7th. Why the hell would you do them all at the same time? And they all need to be backed within the same 45 days. I don't know about you, but I want them all. So you want me to hand over to you like a G over the next 45 days for these when they aren't coming out for another like 2 years? Why wouldn't you stagger them so it's more affordable for collectors who want to back more than one or all three? I don't know, it just blows my mind. That's all, just the complete disregard for the amount of money that an individual collector actually gives you. Anyway, that's everything. Tell me your thoughts. What did you like? What didn't you like? What are you going to pre-order? What did you already pre-order? Were you able to pre-order the exclusives? Are you going to back the Rancor? I have a top 10 most expensive Black Series releases 2021 coming out soon, which includes the con exclusives and multipacks and everything. Not just the basic single figure releases like the last list. So be on the lookout for that. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy hunting out there.